Just give me a minute. It seems, I mean, it's not live, streaming live. Hi, hello. It's been a long time since I went live with a app I like. Being busy with some professional commitments. But now there is a very interesting application. Recently, I was working with a hotel resort, and I was helping them with some marketing, and that's when I realized how important WhatsApp marketing is. And I came across this application, Mercury, and I thought that I should bring the founder live on our group so that we can talk about it and see how important it is for you to generate leads and sales. Here I welcome Karan and Karthik.
Hey
Karan
guys.
is no introduction. He's from Rocket Hub, and Karthik is the founder of Mercury. Welcome, Karan and Karthik, for
Thank
this live stream.
thank you.
You know, just as I mentioned, I've been a little rusty, been not been doing live for quite some time, but the product is very interesting. As I told you, I was just trying to help a friend of mine who's setting up a resort in a nearby holiday destination, Pondicherry. I'm sure many of you would know. In fact, that time I realized how important WhatsApp marketing is because I'm primarily into B2B. So I didn't realize how important WhatsApp marketing is. But the moment I helped this guy with B2C marketing, that's when I realized. And I was searching for various product, and luckily I came across Mercury in one of our forums. And that's when, with help of Elma, I reached out to Karan and Karthik, and I said, it's good for this demo to happen in our group, so
Yeah,
that people can know how best they could make use of the WhatsApp marketing to generate
yeah,
leads and
yeah,
sales.
Yeah,
Yes, Karan and Karthik.
yeah. Firstly, thank you so much to the entire community from the non-tech techie group, uh, Venki, Egma, and Indrapreet, and all the people who are working behind the scenes to get all of the products out to the world. And it's Mercury has always been one of the good products that we brought this Black Friday. WhatsApp is something which is was on a radar from long time, and I think app no other platform had something good to offer in the WhatsApp space. So that's why we thought we should bring Karthik to kind of discuss Mercury, to talk about it. And so yeah, I think that's been a great journey so far. So Karthik, thank you so much for doing this. And today you can start introducing yourself.
sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for setting the stage and putting me on the spotlight. uh, Thank you so much for that. Uh, so, like Venki said, Mercury is essentially built for B2C businesses. Keeping that in mind is why I built Mercury. So, little bit of backstory. I used to build e-commerce websites for a bunch of friends,
Ah,
and I stumbled upon this problem by chance because I was building stuff on Wix and Shopify, and they didn't have, at least Wix did not have a native integration, nor did Shopify have it very early, right? So that is how I started building Mercury, and that is how I essentially started with the entire process of supporting B2C businesses
fair,
with SMS and WhatsApp. So that is primarily WhatsApp in India, yes.
fair.
So, shall I take you guys through a demo of the product,
Yeah.
or
Before
before
that,
that, do you want to, like, maybe Venki talk about a few things?
yeah. I mean, can you also talk about your company and in
Sure.
terms of your commitment towards this application? Because I heard you that you came, you're building e-commerce websites, and along with that you did this, etc. But then, since you know about this
Sorry.
community, we
Yeah.
just want to know the commitment towards this product, and are you really going to build it as a bigger product, etc.
Yeah.
So, just a background from where you are, etc., so that
Sure.
it will be very helpful for us to invest in you.
Yeah, yeah, sure, 100%. So we have been building this since 2021. It's been 4 years now.
Mhm.
The first version of the app was purely an SMS app, which was called Sante, which we rebranded it. Now, since it's been 4 years, we have about 3,500 installs across multiple platforms on the app, across Wix, Shopify, and the other integrations that we have. So, which essentially helps us cater to two very special kind of businesses, right? Like one, like I said, because I started building websites, we helped a lot of e-commerce businesses to start with. So that is where we started with. But over a period of time, we also figured out, like a resort or like a yoga studio or like any other bookings based businesses is something that also saw a lot of value with our platform.
I see.
So Mercury is very well positioned. If you go and see our Shopify listing or any other listing, how we are different from other players is we help two categories very well, which is one is your e-com category and second is your bookings based category, where you're essentially taking spa bookings, you're taking resort bookings, you're taking hotel bookings, all of those things, right? So these two
Okay.
categories is something that we are doubling down on. Also because I also facilitate like a few yoga workshops and all of that, so I know what is the pain of so it is somewhere I'm building it for myself also. That is where I feel we stand out as a business where as a product I would say, where we have very deep integrations for these two and especially now if you are, let's say, a business where you have an online presence as well as an offline presence. Let's say you're a spa, you also sell a lot of skincare products where you have an e-com store and you also take bookings. This becomes one platform where you can essentially not only recover abandoned carts and stuff like that, but abandoned bookings also can be recovered from the platform, right? So
Oh, great.
reminders can be sent out. So that is my journey of building Mercury for the last 4 years.
Fantastic, fantastic. I think that brief is fine. I think we'll jump into the product because I, I'm, I am equally excited to see
Got it.
if I really use the product well, so that
Sure.
I can start implementing in my customer space
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Perfect. So I'll just start sharing my screen.
Yep.
Is my screen visible?
1 minute, I will
Uh,
have to.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
see it.
Perfect. So this is when someone first installs the Mercury app or signs up on Mercury. This is where you land, right? The first thing that we do is we help you onboard one or more numbers on the platform. So if you see, this is one particular number that I have onboarded. If a business wishes to, they can onboard multiple numbers on the platform as well. Now, what has also happened is, let's say you already have a number that is on WhatsApp, you can onboard that existing number provided it's a WhatsApp business number. You don't have to go run for a new SIM, get that approved, all those things. There is no jhanjat of all of those things. You just get your existing WhatsApp number and then you onboard that WhatsApp number onto the Mercury platform. Once the number is onboarded, there are three things that we do really well. One is we help you have one-on-one conversations with your customers, right? Like now, because of AI and a lot of these things, what has also happened is we have built an inbox where you can have one-on-one conversations with your customers across team members. So this is something that you can do on the Mercury app where like you see business app user here, so you can have one person to try it or to use the app on the phone, but you can have, let's say you're a resort, like Venki said, you have your front desk who's taking care of reservations and stuff like that. You can have multiple people on the WhatsApp number who are managing these conversations. So essentially, let's say someone goes on leave, that person takes the phone and goes, doesn't matter. The entire resort has a ability to respond back to these conversations. So this will essentially help you keep a track of conversations. Then you can tag as saying like follow up with this person because he's interested maybe in that particular booking. Those type of things. At any point, if you think the lead is not something that you are keen on, you can essentially close that conversation. You can block that conversation. All of those things can essentially happen, right? So this is one thing that we do really well, where you can have one-on-one conversations. Like even let's say you send a campaign, you don't have to just send a campaign saying 50% off, right? Like you can say things like, have a conversation with us, know more about our brand. Let's take a resort itself for an example, right? Like if you just say, just send a blast saying that New Year package 20% off, it doesn't make sense, right? Like you can essentially, what you can do is you can ask them to reply back so that you can tell them more about the venue, you can tell them more about the different packages that you have, all of those things, right? So that essentially becomes a conversational channel where this is not like a billboard, but you have a salesperson on WhatsApp who is essentially helping you and your business grow. So that is the first use case that we do really well. Now, from here, what we do is we integrate with a bunch of platforms, which means that we can pull all your contact data or also give you the ability to import contacts and things like that. Once the contacts are imported, we give you the option to create lists so that you can target specific set of customers over your lifetime, right? Like you can decide whom you want to target, create those lists, and then you can target them.
Fair.
So this is how your list would look like. You could then add contacts or delete contacts to this list. Now let's jump into the marketing retargeting use case. So the first thing that you would ideally like to do on WhatsApp is essentially have a template created, right? So if you see here, I can create a particular template. It can be in different categories. Like let's take a marketing template as an example. And here I can add like an image or a video about, like, let's say, let's continue with the resort example, right? Like I can add a video of uh, what the property looks like, right? Once I have the video of what the property looks like, uh, so then essentially, so let me select video. So then here I'm going down, downloads. Yeah, so I'm just uploading this video. It's a large video, so I need something smaller. So ideally, you can upload a video or an image, and then you can have like your text, and then essentially you can have like certain call to actions where you want them to visit your website or call you back and things like that, right? So now
Okay.
once the template is created, it will look something like this. So let me, yeah, and it can be done in multiple languages. All of that is taken care of, right? So once the template is created, then you go back to the marketing section. You, it's a simple four-step creation. You pick whom you want to send the contacts to. All the contacts are shown here. You pick the phone number. All the marketing templates get shown here. So you can pick the template. I'm just picking a random template, and then you can send out the campaign.
Fair enough.
Now, once the campaign is sent out, you, let's say someone responds back, all those get shown here in the conversations piece. So essentially, it is not like you're blasting a campaign and then your customer is left to figure out things for themselves. They can essentially have a conversation with you. So
Yeah.
that is what happens. Right now, once your campaigns and all of that are set up, what you could also do is we are building a more robust workflow automation piece, but you can create multiple automations. Like let's say you have a booking that is come in for, so you can essentially tell your staff about the booking. saying that, hey, this particular booking has come in, or someone has rescheduled their booking, or for some reason you had to cancel their booking. So all of these workflows can essentially be created on Mercury. Like, or let's say someone has inquired about a particular property, or let's say a spa, what offerings you have in the spa. Someone submitted a form. You can essentially trigger a message saying that thank you for submitting the form. Someone will get back to you. So that way, people know that the business is on top of something, right? And
Mm.
like for example, if you're on ecom, you can create multiple automations here. Let me just go back and show you. Some automations are already created here. So like let's say when your shipment goes out, you can essentially send out shipment related. So here you see that this is fulfillment created. This is for the shipment, and then you just send, click the automation, and then it goes out automatically. So these are certain automations that we are creating. In the next couple of months, we'll have a more robust flow where it will be like a workflow where you can trigger multiple messages with like a drip campaign. So that is something that we have in pipeline.
Fair enough.
Now the last part that we have is basically a AI agent that runs both on SMS and WhatsApp. Essentially, what we do is we train it on the website and the data that you give. It's a fairly self-serve where you can prompt the agent yourself based on what your needs are, and then essentially it will turn on the agent for that particular number. So let's say you sent a campaign, and then people want to know a little more about the property. Let's say taking the resort example itself, then they can the first level of questions can then be handled by the product, by the AI agent itself. So the AI will essentially answer, and then at some point when it is unable to answer, it can hand over the conversation to a person. So that way, let's say the resort is closed between 9 a.m., 9 p.m. to, or rather, I would say if the front desk is closed between 9 p.m. to, like, let's say 8 a.m. the next day morning, where you don't have people answering questions on WhatsApp, you can have the agent at least answer first level of questions, and then when the person comes back to the front desk, he can pick up the phone and call the customer, where
Right.
customer has enough information, and he also has to see that what are the kind of questions that the customer has asked in the conversations tab, so that essentially he can go back and answer those questions specifically. So
Fair
that
enough.
is more about the AI part. And the last part is we have an API as well. So at any point, any tool that you want to integrate in, you can just create a key, and then with our endpoint, just send out messages from there. Yeah, that's about it. That's a short demo of what the Mercury product is.
Okay. Brilliant, Karthik. I have a couple of questions. In fact, uh, there's a message. I don't know if you already answered it, but still, for the benefit of
Ah,
others, should we subscribe to WhatsApp API to use this tool?
yes, it is the official via the WhatsApp official WhatsApp business API.
Okay, so there won't be any bans or all
No,
those, if we use
no.
the WhatsApp
So
API.
yes, can I show you something around the WhatsApp API as well?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So essentially, if you see, this goes via the WhatsApp Business API. The
Okay,
more you are able to build trust on WhatsApp, the better it is, because then what will happen is your messaging limits will start increasing over a period of time,
fair enough.
right? So they start with 250 messages a day, and then as you improve trust, you're able to increase uh, trust on the number. You're able to send out more messages.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So, okay, any other prerequisites apart from WhatsApp API to use this tool?
WhatsApp API also we only take care. You don't have to do anything. You just need a phone number. That is all you need,
Okay, fair enough.
and a WhatsApp and a Facebook account, like a
Yeah,
Meta. Yeah,
Meta account,
yeah, that's it.
that should be good
Yeah,
enough.
that's it.
Okay, so Does it have a chat flow like Pably WhatsApp chatbot?
Yeah, so we don't do generic chatbots. We have built it on RAG, which means that we integrate this with OpenAI, and then we essentially train it on your website data.
Okay,
That is what
fair
we do.
enough. Uh, there was one more question that's come from. Can we send broadcast messages using this tool?
Yeah, so essentially your marketing is your broadcast itself, right?
Okay, so you can send it to all the.
Yeah, like whoever you decide to send the messages to is whom the campaign will go out to.
Okay. See, the community members are familiar with other competing product like AI Sensi, Vati, and
Correct.
Interact.
Correct.
So, how do you compare yourself with that? Is there
So,
any, or what is your USP?
like I said, we specifically cater to businesses which are in the e-commerce and the booking domain. We for other like we are not very horizontal. We are a slightly more vertical product.
Vertical. Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So, there's a request for showing demo of the chat flow. Is that possible to show now?
As of now, I don't have that.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. I think
Yeah, I
that.
haven't trained it on the thing. That is the challenge.
Okay, no worries. You could probably
Yeah,
we could do it later and probably
Yeah,
release it as a
but
separate
I can do a
video.
small video and then share it with you.
We can share it in the
Yeah,
group.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
can we can we now talk about various plans that are in offer?
sure. So we have 1 second. We have three plans. Essentially, one is a free tier, and then is a $29 plan, and
Okay,
then there is a $99 plan. So the $29 plan essentially has marketing, everything other than AI, and the API side of things comes under the $29 plan.
okay. So
Yeah.
So, Karthik, rather than discussing on the plan, let's say that I run a small business,
Okay.
where I have a couple of people, not more than that. And it's not a 24-hour business. It's just
Mm.
during the work hours
Yeah.
and on weekdays,
Right.
and probably an average, lead from the website or various medium of not more than 1,000 per month.
Right.
So, if that is the case, what is a plan would you suggest for me?
I would still say you can go with the $29 plan to start
Okay,
with.
Hmm.
okay, fair enough. So that would be sufficient for me to,
Yes.
that's the investment that I have to
Yes.
make to get,
Yes.
increase the number of
and
leads that I would get.
Correct.
yeah,
And for
and good thing
India,
is that it is, it's credits based, right? So let's say if you want more credits, you can buy it on demand.
correct.
So if you're running
Brilliant.
out of balance, if you get say overnight you got 1,000 new customers you weren't expecting, so then you don't have to like shift your brands, subscribe to another brand. You already will be billed accordingly. So you just go ahead and buy credits. I think Karthik is showing us on the screen. Just go and just recharge. It's like a phone recharge, right?
Ah,
So you do that recharge and quickly you're back to your business. Not figuring out, oh, which plan should I take? Should I subscribe? I should add my card
sure.
now, stuff like that. So that's all
Yeah,
already like taken care, of, which is very good.
yeah, just going back to the use case that I started with, maybe during the holiday season, there will be more leads.
Exactly.
Correct.
So
Exactly.
maybe I need not subscribe for a bigger plan, but during that
Correct.
time only I can take additional credits,
Correct.
Yes.
just
Yeah.
like the AWS elasticity or
Yes.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Depending on the age. Okay, while we were discussing about the plan, there's one more question. Is it possible to create product recommendations, order status, and everything in e-commerce? I
Yeah.
believe
Yeah.
it is. You already
Yeah.
answered it. Maybe
Yes.
just to support.
Yes. It is.
Yeah. It is.
It is. It is.
And it's
Okay.
even customizable to a very
So
much
if
extent.
you if e-commerce and you're already on Shopify Flows or Wix, we have a Flows component, which means that inside Shopify Flows, our component exists, and you can essentially add that component inside of Shopify. So you can
How
set up whatever flows you would like.
how about WordPress?
It's there.
But WooCommerce, yes, we do.
Yeah.
We do have
Okay, WooCommerce.
integrations with WooCommerce, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the first thing I asked when I met Karthik. It's because
Yeah, because
yeah, it's because we launched a lot of tools in the we launched one tool in 2023. It was called Drop Commerce, which was a drop shipping management tool.
yeah.
So they had Shopify, but they didn't have WooCommerce. So everyone was asking for WooCommerce, WooCommerce. So then we thought, okay, so many of the LED folks they are on WooCommerce due to its easy to start capabilities. So that's why thought, okay, WooCommerce has to be there, has to be part of all the products because the website WordPress powers are 40% of the internet. So you need at least WooCommerce to be there.
Okay. So, I don't know. Can we connect our own LLMs? Do you support BOA? Okay. Is it
We
needed for
support
your AI
VY. Yes,
assistance?
we support VY. Okay.
Okay. So you support BOA. Okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Okay. And for a limited time, I mean, the plans are available at a very, very discounted price on Rocket Hub.
yes,
Yeah,
We will share the links where you could purchase Mercury at a discounted price, but this price is not going to last forever. It's for a very short time,
yeah,
and I mean it's a very small investment that you make to generate leads for your business. For it's a very meager marketing investment that you're making to get the leads. In fact, I'm excited because I want to recommend this product to the friend of mine whom I'm helping. I
yeah.
want to implement it right away, and
One
maybe
thing,
after
sorry.
a
Yeah, yeah.
couple of weeks, I would want to show you a demo as to how well I used it because it's holiday season and I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of need for this particular tool. Okay, there's one question while we're talking. Do you offer white label option?
White label, as of now, we don't, Venki. We haven't built it that way. Meaning they are free to resell, and then we can figure out how to the logistics around it. But as a white label, we haven't built anything yet.
Yeah. In fact, see, that's a good question because see, people like me, we are software services providers.
Correct.
While we build websites or mobile applications, etc. Sometimes it's rather than we building everything from scratch, we could plug in tools like yours. If you could offer white label or
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
during the time that is needed, we can look at it.
yes,
And is
yeah.
there a language support or is it only English? How about other language supports?
We are building language support because South America also is very big on WhatsApp. So we are building bringing in language support.
Okay,
So then we
so
will have Tamil and then all those languages as well.
fair enough.
But from a template standpoint, all languages are like I showed you. You can create template in all languages. It's just
Okay.
that the text now is in English. If that is what you meant by language support,
Yes.
yeah.
but if
So
you meant
templates could be created in any language.
templates can be created
Ah,
in all languages.
Yeah,
fair enough.
yeah.
I think this answers the
Yeah, if
question
this
there.
is the question, then yes. But if you're expecting this to be in different languages, give us some time, we'll have it ready.
Okay. So, I mean, that drives me to this question. Do you have a roadmap of what are the various features that are
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
yeah.
come up
I'll
in the
share the
near future?
roadmap with you. Yeah,
Possible to show that as well?
yeah.
And good thing is right now WhatsApp is again picking up in Europe.
Okay.
It cooled down before. I think only majority in Asia and even in Asia, India is the major player in WhatsApp, and then South America. But right now, I see Europe is picking up on WhatsApp, and for US and Canada, right now SMS is available as an option for people to use. And I mean, of course, they can even do WhatsApp, but the market of WhatsApp in North America is not a lot. So I think that's why we are even focusing on like making it multilingual in the future. I think if South America, Portuguese and Spanish, I think are the two major
Yeah, two big
languages.
languages. Yes.
So even if that will apply on Europe, Portugal, and Spain, so then later on we can like expand on other languages. But that is where the focus is right now.
Okay. And at this moment, this is only text, right? There's no AI voice calling or voice.
Voice, we have to start building it yet, but voice is in the pipeline because
Okay.
WhatsApp has also released their voice API.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that your Mercury is compliant with all the various
Yeah.
compliances,
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes. Yep.
GDPR, ABP, and all those things.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. And good thing is that they have made it compliant way before many tools out there. So their customer base is already very big. So many people when they launch these kind of products, you need a lot of experience and you need a lot of existing customer base to even launch on a platform. So that's why we would at Rocket we would never launch anything in this space which is newly built or it is vibe coded. Which is these people are using Replit, they're using all of these tools to build these products. I would never recommend that you buy any of that on that. Buy everything which is built with a good custom coded thing, which is something even Venki would agree to it because Venki comes, I think, from a background of IT and heavy on coding and
Yes.
big tech. So this kind of product is something which you need very heavy hands on.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
So it's on roadmap.
Yes.
Enable voice communication directly inside Mercury. Okay. I do not know if you answered this question. Why Mercury? Why did you name it as Mercury?
Oh, okay. So essentially, our earlier product was called Sante, which means in Kannada, which means what do you say, market.
Market Sunday. Ah.
Yeah, Sante, right? But
Yeah.
then when we like sold it outside of India, people would call it Santi, and like they would,
Okay.
it would have
Interesting.
weird names. So then I had to pick something that was global enough so that people understand what it is, and why I in the end instead of why is like I like intelligence, right? Like that is why I thought
Oh.
CURI, like that
Okay.
entire AI thing. So I thought I used the
and it's
and
even based on the
also
planet, so
yeah,
Mercury.
Mercury,
Mercury. Yeah. Okay.
and also I didn't get the RY domain. So RI.
Yeah. Okay. There's one more interesting question. So, will this also help in setting up the automation in WhatsApp communities, or is it only one-to-one messaging?
Communities is open very much, but there is a requirement for communities. I'll just show you. Uh, you need to have, there is a certain criteria for
Mm-hmm.
this. WhatsApp groups API. So if you are eligible for this criteria, we can work with you and then enable the
Okay.
groups API for you.
So we
Uh,
can
the,
create all the automations even for managing the communities as well, messaging the
yes,
community.
you can. Yeah, you can do that for the groups API.
Yeah,
That is something.
Ah,
So this
okay.
is the eligibility criteria for the groups API.
Okay, fair enough.
right.
So, um, I mean, there are a lot more questions that are coming up, but for want of time, we'll ask people to comment your questions, and Karthik will,
Please. Yeah,
Yes,
take time
answer it.
and
Answer it.
answer those questions, and we'll also share a video of the chat flow at a later point of time. And as I mentioned, Rocket Hub, the deal, I mean, the discounted offer for Mercury in Rocket Hub is for a limited time, so make the best use of it.
yeah,
And as always, we'll also have a giveaway. So please keep commenting on the live notification, and we'll pick one winner among the comments, and probably the best comment or the ones that a lucky one will get a discounted subscription for Mercury. So, thank you, Karthik, and thank you, Karan.
Thank you.
Again, it's been some time, so I was a little rusty, and I hope that in another 2 3 videos I'll be fine. So some lack of preparation. That's why the going live had a problem,
no,
but
it's
excuse
pretty
me.
slick. Yeah, even after 2 years, if you're able to do this, then like I would say I would be like hesitant, but
Thank you.
I've been doing lives a lot, so yeah, I think you did a great job. I think before we even decide to wrap this up, I would even want Karthik to talk about the best practices of using WhatsApp marketing
Yeah.
safely, right? Because that's something where people, they think that just because they got access to a software, like that doesn't mean that if you use it, if you abuse the platform as WhatsApp, you may get banned and restricted from the platform. So if you can, Karthik can share, like, because he sees this day in day out, so he can show that what is the best practice to run a WhatsApp marketing campaign to, let's say, 10,000 subscribers. So you remain safe and your number doesn't get blocked from using it permanently.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
question.
sure. One second. We had best practices. Okay. No worries. I'll maybe just share what is on the top of my head.
Yeah,
First
of
is
Please.
course.
first is please use the business API, right? Like there are tools out there which bypass the business API. Try to use WhatsApp web to essentially send broadcast messages,
Okay.
and then they will say that it is one paise per message, all of those things. So please don't do any of that. Use the business API from providers like us who onboard you legitimately on WhatsApp. And then once the legitimate onboarding is done, then you build trust on the platform, and then you can essentially send unlimited messages. Like WhatsApp is telling you that through our platform, if you have enough trust, you can build unlimited messages, right? So that is something that you do. That is the first best practice. The second best practice is uh, make the camp, don't buy numbers from somewhere and then do a broadcast, right? WhatsApp, there are two ways that you can do it. If you want to engage people on WhatsApp, run something called click to WhatsApp ads.
Yeah.
Based on click to WhatsApp ads, then you use AI agents either by us or anyone else to essentially communicate with your customers, right? If you don't
Sure.
have the ability to, or the people to essentially keep talking to people on WhatsApp, use AI there. Then that lead can then be retargeted because WhatsApp believes that it is a legitimate conversation that is happening, and then the probability of them marking you as spam is very less. But let's say you have gone and bought a number from somewhere, and then you sent your first campaign, and then people start marking you as spam, then gone. Like no one can help you. Like even we cannot do anything about it, right? So that is something that you do. But if you already have a set of customers who have purchased with you, you have the trust, then please feel free to use our platform and then send out campaigns to them, right? And then these campaigns, you can, like I said, keep it conversational in nature. Don't just blast a 20% off campaign, right? Tell them that, tell a brand story like this. Like I just released a video on LinkedIn yesterday where I said Akshay Kalpa does this very well. I don't know if this is a primarily Indian audience, but they tell a brand story, right? Like they tell you why soil health is very important,
Yeah.
all of those things. And then this, you can send these kind of messages maybe even once in 2 days, once in 3 days. But if you keep bombarding 20% off all the time to your customers, there is 100% probability that, or 80% probability that guy will block you.
Got it.
And when people block you, your rating goes down,
Correct.
right? So two things: one is make it conversational, second, tell a brand story. This I have seen work really really well for customers, for our customers, right? So that is something that you can do. Then the third thing is use the full advantage of WhatsApp, where essentially you can send out videos, you can send out, unlike SMS where you can only send text, you can send out videos, you can send out images, you can send out, you can have CTAs. All of those things is something that captures the customer, right? So then essentially you can keep sending out more, and whatever content you produce on YouTube or as a brand, send that out, right? Like that is something that you can do. Then the fourth thing is, if you are in the e-commerce or in like the booking space, like I said, uh, add a WhatsApp catalog, get people to purchase on the catalog. We can then push that order back to Shopify, Wix, any of those things, right? So these are the basic things that one needs to keep in mind.
Got
Once
it.
you keep this in mind, we have seen businesses that get 6x, 8x ROI, right? So it is
Hmm.
not like ROI is not there on this channel. If you're doing it well, there is good ROI on this channel,
Got it.
right? So this sanity you have to maintain, and please think of this as a long-term channel. Please don't think of this as I just launched a e-commerce website. I buy 10,000 numbers from somewhere and I want to do like, if that is, it will not. I'm
Yeah,
Understood.
this
telling
is
you, it
not a
will not work.
spam. Yeah, this is
Yeah,
not a code.
yeah.
It's
But
it's
if
not
you
a cold
think that,
outreach or a spamming
yeah,
tool.
Yeah,
It is
yeah,
more
yeah,
for transactions.
yeah.
yeah,
You just load in the numbers and boom, send a message and
yeah,
expect to become a millionaire. That's not how it's going to happen.
yeah. That's not how WhatsApp works.
Okay. So there's a question in terms of what is the per message cost, if it is transaction and also. And
Yeah.
secondly, can I use it for OTP
Yes.
validation?
Yes, you can. So per message cost, Meta has just increased. Good news, Meta is increasing India costs again. So earlier it used to be 78 paise. Now they've upped it to 82 paise per message,
Sh-
Uh,
and we charge a
Shareholders, they have
25
to make
paise per message.
shareholders happy. They have to make shareholders happy.
we, we all want to make profit, so they also do it.
Yeah, they already have a huge
So
number
yeah,
of people from India. I mean, they should like they're already making ton of money from WhatsApp. Like how many every business, big business today is using WhatsApp, and how many
yeah,
customers they
uses
have.
WhatsApp.
Imagine Reliance has crores of customers,
Yeah.
and all of these they're sending messages to all of them. So how much
Yes.
money Meta is making?
Meta's
Pretty
WhatsApp
crazy.
revenue just from India is I think 1 billion.
Phew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
crazy.
So that's a good number, and I think we'll say good night
yeah.
with this. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
Karthik. Thank you, Karen.
thank you, thank
Um,
you,
Thank
Venki,
you,
for giving us
Venki.
this
Thank you so
yeah,
much,
opportunity.
Venki, for hosting this,
Yeah,
and all the backend team for doing this, and get the deal from Rocket Hub. And yeah, Mercury is again right now we are testing waters with Mercury with bringing this deal, limited time deal, and then later on we have more plans on engaging with Mercury because next year, and I would even announce this a little bit. Next year we are engaging Rocket Hub as a platform is engaging with partners on a different basis, so that you would see Mercury even on other things which I will even talk to Karthik about later on. But that's something which is related to monthly and annual plans as well, which we can collaborate on. But that's something to announce for next year. And but till then, all the team at Non-Tech Techie and everyone, thank you so much for doing this,
yeah,
and
but
Karthik for joining.
yeah, Karan, one final question, more on a personal interest. Okay, I subscribe to
Please.
Mercury, and will you also offer me service in terms of managing the WhatsApp marketing for my business, or is it only the product?
That Karthik has to let everyone know. At our end, it's product, but Karthik, and one thing which I would even say Karthik can do if he wants to offer this, of course, for anyone who bought from Rocket Hub, they can be a special discount if you want to. Let's say if you run out of credits
Yes.
on Mercury, and if you think that I bought a Rocket Hub deal, you can ask Karthik that okay, I want to now subscribe and buy more credits from you, so how can I do that? So please reach out to Karthik and he would be able to assist you with everything.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye
thank you,
bye.
guys. Bye bye.
Thank you,
Thank you.
bro.
Thank you.